risk my life to give you documentations, girl. Risk my life to give you documentations, girl. Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Oh my God, that I do. Somebody please say it ain't so. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to Docs Daily. This is sensitive here. Jay-Z and Beyonce are going broke. That's the report. Nobody want to do business with them anymore. They got a bad stigma about them. It's hard to find sponsors because they're tied up in the Diddy, Epstein, Harvey Weinstein. People are trying to avoid Jay-Z and Beyonce. And on top of that, they got more mouths to feed. They just had twins not that long ago. And the rumor is that their children have special needs. I don't want to believe that. You know, kids are kids. Let kids be kids and let those kids grow into being adults. You ever heard of ugly ducklings and things like that? Not saying that about Jay-Z and Beyonce's kids because they have beautiful kids. Matter of fact, let's move on and get those kids off the screen ASAP, Reggie. Get the kids off the screen. Jay-Z claims Roc Nation was denied $115 million. A line of credit due to scrape accuser statements. So he's losing dough. The money that used to flow in so easily, it ain't flowing in like that. They live in multi-million-dollar mansions. How long did they think they was going to be able to live like that? Not only is Jay-Z not getting no money, Beyonce, she going broke. The Beehive is in a crisis. She's trying to get as much cash as she can get out of this tour, but nobody's trying to pay that much to see what she got going on. They got her working for Levi's overtime. She need Levi's in order to put money in her pocket. The music ain't selling. So what? She got a Grammy. People don't respect her craft. It's going to be hard to switch back over to R&B because R&B is dead. And on top of all of that, can y'all see this? Let me make sure y'all can see this. And on top of all of that, Jay-Z is out here allegedly scamming people. Students at Jay-Z's Roc Nation school claim debt-free scholarship is a scam. Jigga Man is the scammer man. When it comes to kids trying to get their education on, he promised them one thing, but once they graduated, they hit with debt. The Jay-Z backed Roc Nation School at LIU's Brooklyn campus awarded a debt-free scholarship to dozens of students in its inaugural class. When the Roc Nation School launched at Long Island University downtown Brooklyn campus in 2021, as many as 50 students from its inaugural class were awarded that they believed were debt-free scholarships by Jay-Z's Bohemian Entertainment Company, the Bohemian Grove, meaning no loans or grants will be required for the completion of their degree. However, at least a dozen students are now claiming they were billed by the school for thousands of dollars, forcing them to either borrow from the bank or leave their programs altogether, according to a report from Gothamist. Recipients of the Hope Scholarship not only accrued debt for room and board associated living costs, but found their programs to be wildly overpromising and under-delivering basic resources for students. It kind of has been a scam, one student admitted. So they promised him one thing, they did another thing. If he had the money still, he wouldn't mind paying off them student debts. But when he look at his bills, I mean, they got a $200 million house. Ain't no telling how much money they spend for food, shopping sprees, and things. He can't afford to give nobody a dime right now. With a losing $15 million, he trying to get a line of credit. So he need money bad right now. Jay-Z's scrape lawsuit was dismissed in February, but he is not done seeking justice against his accuser and her attorney for alleged defamation. The Roc Nation leader filed an amendment complaint late Monday, May 5th in Mobile, Alabama, alleging his accuser has not stopped. So he living in a trailer home with Beyonce, and she doing Levi commercials, She working a job on her commercials. She got a regular 9 to 5 on her Levi commercials, y'all. Yo, y'all get in here and please hit them like buttons and hit the notification button too. What it do, y'all? Said what? The kid is full of mess and just want attention. It's crazy out here, man. They going broke. Not the Bohemian Grove. Yeah, that's the name of his company. Ain't that about a bitch? Yo, everybody tuning in. I got so much love for y'all. Let's get back into this news because it's a whole bunch of stuff I'm about to be sharing with y'all. So without further ado, let's get back into it, y'all. Now, y'all got to see this. Like I said, Beyonce got a job, working a job. I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about. Beyonce got a job, working a job. Look. Baby, you play too much. She in there sweating. She tired. She got to pay them damn bills. She got to feed them babies. And look at what it say on the menu for the sandwiches and shit. You get a BS combo, laundrette, a refrigerator. You get the whole refrigerator for $20 and the pool hall sandwich for $20. That shit high as fuck for a sandwich. She probably gave you a little something extra with that sandwich. She got pictures of her kids on the wall. So this her family restaurant in the future. This all they gonna be left with. It's a subliminal. I don't even know if she know it's a subliminal. When the shit hit the fan, they gonna have $0. Y'all see that? I can decode stuff like this because I see it all the time. You got her granddaddy on the wall, got Blue Ivy on the horse. And when the shit hit the fan, they ain't gonna have no dough. Look. He told her as she gotta go. Ain't no more time on the clock. He said, get the fuck out of here. Ain't no customers. She gotta humble herself and smile. She got a rag on her head. All she could do is smile and leave because she need the money that bad. Look. She keep her clothes. She gotta keep her jacket from stinking in the freezer. That's how musty and dusty she is. She put the jacket in the freezer to keep the flies off of it and to keep her fresh until she get home. I'm sinful. He let her go early. That's fucked up. That she got to resort to this type of shit just to get a bag because nobody's coming to her concerts. And it only get worse. Y'all need to listen at this. Hold on. Y'all need to see this.
Tickets for Beyonce's Cowboy Carter tour went on sale Friday, but some fans are raising concerns about prices they're being charged for those tickets. Some social media users have pointed to seats in the...
Hold on, y'all. Y'all ready? Hold on. Get this together. Get it.
Same section going for more than 3 times the price, depending on when the tickets were purchased. The concept of dynamic pricing, in which prices are adjusted in real time in response to strong demand, that's being blamed by some fans for these changes. But take a look at this statement to CBS News from Ticketmaster. It said, quote, prices were set in advance of the sales by the tour. Ticketmaster does not have surge pricing or dynamic algorithms to adjust ticket price.
Okay, let's deal with this real quick. This is what Ticketmaster had to say about the nonsense that's going on. Prices were set in advance of the sales by the tour. Ticketmaster does not have surge pricing or dynamic algorithms to adjust ticket prices. So before the tour even started, she was scamming. They had that laid out. The Ticketmaster ain't got nothing to do with that. Beyonce had that laid out. Like, we got to hit them in the pocket like this and hit them in the pocket like that. It was a scam from the beginning. Just like they saying Jay-Z with these student loans. He promise you one thing, and then when it goes down, you got to come out the pocket with some more stuff. Not be, I mean, it's a bad business practice, but if you ain't got the money and you need the money, it's a desperate move. So this Beyonce concert, this is a desperation thing. So where not that they want to take your money, if they didn't have to, if she had money like how people think she got money allegedly, tickets would be regular prices. You go in there, they give you some 3D glasses and everything, and some coupons for the low. When you got money, it wouldn't hurt to get a little more money, but they charging thousands of dollars because they need the money because most likely they in debt. All of this bad press, all of this bad publicity, their entourage. That's why when they did the Grammys, matter of fact, I can show y'all better than I can tell y'all. Y'all wait 1 second. It's only gonna take a little bit. I promise. Yeah, y'all gotta see this, man. This was so crazy. They said Grammy's crisis over seating plan as stars refused to sit near Diddy Combs after the sex claims. So it was people that didn't even want to be in his area. Like if you associated with him or if you were around him, it's not a good look. So for him to be at the Rock Nation brunches, in the music videos, Jay-Z, Beyonce, them was the main A-listers at his parties. So now that he going through it, and they was on that black excellence shit for the longest. Diddy was on, Jay-Z was on it, Beyonce was on it. She out there doing political videos in New Orleans or whatever. They was at the Obama inauguration. So all of this stuff is backfiring, man. They had a bullseye on their back for a long time. Look. They rub America, the people, they rub other billionaires the wrong fucking way, man. Then they turned around and did the country album. They stepping on people's toes left and right. They don't forget shit like this, man. They was smiling all, they was contributing to his campaign, smiling all in his face. And when Obama was in office, they was really raking in some dough, man. They was able to do whatever they wanted to do. But hey, you fast forward Trump in office for the second time. Where's Michelle Obama? Where's your boy? Where Barack? Y'all fucked. Diddy too. Look. Y'all need to see this. Diddy was there. He was standing right next to Beyonce at the inauguration. They ain't forgot shit. Look, you had Diddy, you had Beyonce, you had even matter of fact, I'll do y'all one better. Is y'all seeing this? Let me make sure y'all seeing that. Okay, cool. This is why they catching hell right now. Because they remember the time. Look at this. Yo, this gonna drive you crazy. Bill Cosby was at that motherfucker. He was at the inauguration. He stood with Obama and he was screaming at the top of his lungs, "Obama's my president." They got that ass too. I remember when Obama got in office and I went to the bank the next day and the bank teller, she was mad as hell when she seen me. The whole city, it was like a ghost town. People was pissed. I thought it was all good. People showed their true colors when Obama got in office. And there was plenty of black people parading that shit. They even had African-American flags on their cars. People had Obama pictures in their living rooms. And they had to endure that shit for 8 years. You know they was mad. And that's the only way old boy was able to get in the White House out of spite. This is spite. Trump being the president, this is all spite for Obama. Say, y'all want to be ridiculous? We could be ridiculous too. Y'all, we went through some ridiculous shit with Obama. Y'all gonna go through some ridiculous shit with Trump. That's why people vote for him knowing that it's going to be some bullshit. But out of spite of Obama, they would rather see Trump. But that's Negro here, no there. I'm just trying to let y'all know that. Fast forward to Trump's America, Beyonce's show is in a crisis. Jay-Z can't get a fucking loan, and they're going broke. Okay, without further ado, we got to get back into this. I do apologize. Y'all got to listen to this because this is sad. I'm going to run it all the way back to it, and I'm going to shut up about it, and we're going to get into it. Y'all ready? Okay, here we go. I do apologize. I love y'all. Here we go.
Tickets for Beyonce's Cowboy Carter tour went on sale Friday, but some fans are raising concerns about prices they're being charged for those tickets. Some social media users have pointed to seats in the same section going for more than 3 times the price, depending on when the tickets were purchased. The concept of dynamic pricing, in which prices are adjusted in real time in response to strong demand, that's being blamed by some fans for these changes. But take a look at this statement to CBS News from Ticketmaster. It said, quote, prices were set in advance of the sales by the tour. Ticketmaster does not have surge pricing or dynamic algorithms to adjust ticket prices. So what's going on here? For more on this, I'm joined by Andrew Mall. He's an associate professor of music at Northeastern University. Andrew, help us. How then did these prices seem to fluctuate as people purchase not just tickets for Beyonce's tour, but other big concerts as well? I'm thinking Black Sabbath, Taylor Swift, and many others.
Good morning, Errol. Thank you for having me. The issue with the Beyonce tour that I have read about, and I have to admit I did not buy tickets to Cowboy Carter myself, there seemed to have been several different pre-sale options, and some of those pre-sale options leading up to the public on sale on Friday looked like they had different ticket policies in effect. So depending on if you got your pre-sale through the Beyonce fan club, through one of your credit cards, or through another option or opportunity, the pre-sale prices were set differently and may have employed dynamic pricing.
Okay, so pre-sales are the catch there. Help us understand, though, where the money for these tickets, when they go so high, gets to. Because in some cases, you've got scalpers who are trying to flip the tickets. But in the Ticketmaster statement, they say prices are set in advance by the tour. So where does the money go?
For the most part, the money does go to the artist and their team. So the real problem, or the real challenge rather, is that there are not enough tickets to satisfy demand. And when there are not enough tickets to satisfy demand, you have an opening for scalpers or people who are going to buy tickets and then sell them on the gray market to.
But see, the thing is, they already knew that. They already know that's the deal. They could easily work that out. When the tickets sold out, they sold out, man. Matter of fact, you got to put your name and a little more information with your ticket. You can't resell. These tickets are not for resale. It's all digital. You got to scan your phone, baby. If your phone number don't match this ticket, then you just ain't going to be able to get in. They doing it old school, like they selling food stamps or some shit. They know exactly what's going on. It's greed that got them pulling these scams, but it's over, man. Like the public can't afford it. You can't rip people off if they ain't got it to be ripped off. And it's sad to see that the lifestyle that they thought they could afford for the rest of their lives, they can't afford it no more. It's over, man. Let me show y'all something real fast. So sad. Y'all got to see this. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me get it up so y'all can see it all the way. Let me get this thing all the way up so y'all can take a good look at it at all angles. Let me get it right. Okay. Okay, there you go. An unbelievable deal. $200 million mansion reportedly bought by Beyonce and Jay-Z. Now, I'm pretty sure they renovated this to their liking. So $200 million up front. Renovation, you got to think of maintenance, electric, gas, water, all them extra utilities, what it takes to, they got a damn truck port. So I don't know what the fuck they hauling in and out of there to where they need trucks. It's some old spooky shit going on there. They got, and this is just the surface level. The rest of the house is underground. So this all this shit right here, this grass and all that stuff, that's what's happening underground. So we don't know how many levels deep, and we don't know what the fuck they doing down there. It's right by the water. It, they got a gun range in there and electric fences and shit. What is they doing? This look like a slaughterhouse, and you got trucks coming in and out of the Carter's residence. I know it ain't shit. They ain't eating that much food. Spooky work. Somebody said it's spooky work. Yeah, it's spooky work. And that's probably why they're trying to defund them, because there's some old Adams family shit going on. I wouldn't want to go to that motherfucker. Look, is that a playpen? That look like a big penis and some. What is that? Some weird ass playroom. It looked like death is in that house. I wouldn't want to go in there. You couldn't pay me to go in there. That shit looks super scary. Hold on. Whoa. New York City still holds the record for the most expensive home in the United States for $238 million. Penthouse apartment overlooking Central Park. I bet that's a bad motherfucker. But California has been repeatedly breaking its own records in recent years. Malibu's rise as a mecca for luxury real estate was driven by decades of investments by the tech magnate Larry Ellison. See, these people work in tech. Technology always going to grow and blossom. Ring the alarm. You've been singing too long. I'll be damned if I see another chick on your arm. That shit ain't advancing to nothing but an old school song. Ain't nothing tech about Beyonce except for techno music. You can't break my soul. You can't break my soul. You can't break my soul. That shit, it's going to be a certain community that's going to be listening to that. I mean, the song was already done before. They ain't doing shit new. Crystal Waters getting all that money. Her music getting liquidated by Crystal Waters. You can't break my soul. She couldn't even find a new beat. I'm over it, man. A representative for Beyonce did not immediately comment on the reports about the mansion's purchase. That's because she know Beyonce can't afford this shit. She's like, I just ain't gonna say nothing because they spending all this damn money that they really don't have. Kirk Rappaport, the Malibu alpha agent who reportedly arranged the record-breaking $2 million sale, has previously worked with Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt, and Ellen DeGeneres. He did not respond for a request. He didn't even want to say shit. He took the money and ran. Like, yo, I'm going to be getting a loan for $100 million. As soon as I get the loan, I'm going to give you half of that. And then when we get another loan, we're going to pay that off. And then when we pay that off, then we'll be able to get some furniture up in here. Like, sure, it's sold. Next thing you know, some hillbilly out there talking about Jay-Z, he stuck his finger in my booty and P. Diddy peed on me. And he in the news making the ass out of himself. He going back and forth. He don't fuck around. He's so damn broke. He don't fuck around and sued the accuser. And she looking like, I ain't got no money. Like, bitch, I ain't got no money neither. And because of you, I really ain't got no money. He turned around and sued his accuser. Who does that? Especially if you work for $1 billion, who got time? He went down to Mobile, Alabama. That's how bad he doing. Can you imagine Jay-Z getting off the plane at Mobile, Alabama? For what? He ain't got no concert. He down there to sue somebody. And this was recently. He doing bad. Monday, May 5th in Mobile, Alabama. Alleging his accuser has not stopped making defamatory statements about him, even though she agreed to. He and his legal team are claiming her actions have cost him. He out here running back and forth, stressing over a Tony Busby victim. His money is stopped. Jig ain't getting no more dough because she's still running her mouth. He's stressing. He losing sleep. And I seen something that really touched my heart, and I want to share it with y'all. And don't think I'm trying to be funny or nothing, but I really, when I seen it, I was like, this is so sweet. And I was like, Kanye West is an asshole for the things that he said, and it broke my heart. But this was so sweet and adorable. I just want to share this with y'all real fast, if y'all don't mind. Look at this. Look. That's Beyonce and her daughter. Well, both of her daughters. And she was so happy to be on stage. And I mean, she was just loving her life. Blue was up there. She got to wave to the crowd. She was so freaking excited. She couldn't believe it, man. She ain't never seen that many people in her life. She hugged her. Oh, that is just so sweet. Kanye West is an asshole. That girl, why would they say, why would Kanye say that mean stuff about Jay-Z's and Beyonce's kids? They got a beautiful family, you know. And with these rumors about them having financial troubles, what's gonna happen? And Hollywood is so grim. The entertainment business is so grim that it's already looking like they're trying to tell us what's gonna happen. And it's not good, because Beyonce working in the diner, selling them BS combos and shit, $20 sandwiches. She give you the whole refrigerator for 1988. When the shit hit the fan, they gonna have zero dough. They're gonna be down there working in some stinking diner. She used to be Beyonce. It's fucked up, y'all. You can't play. Art emulates life. So when you do things in an artistic way, you know, it's all gonna come to a head eventually. That's why you got to be real careful with the things that you put out there. And I don't think she's aware. And if she is, then it's gonna be sad for her. She's gonna be selling that booty to rednecks for the rest of her life. She come in there with a cum bucket with her booty all in there. If you got millions of dollars, you don't have to do stuff like this. Look. Call me Prince. No, we ain't doing that. I just want to show y'all what's happening. She got to go to the laundromat to wash her fucking clothes. Y'all see how they doing her? She working at a diner. She ain't even got no washer and dryer. She got to come up there. She came in with a bucket with her detergent. Look how she got to do her detergent. What the fuck she putting there? Them the only clothes. They looking like you stank, bitch. Look how she look back. Like, bitch, I ain't got no hair, but you ain't got no money. She put some ice in the damn detergent for the cold water. She gotta get butt naked on TV. That's what she gotta do. She ain't got no class, but she sure got ass. She doing it in front of kids, bitch. They already calling y'all pet. They said she was on Pedo Island. They said she was over there doing unthinkable things with Harvey Weinstein and Epstein and all them people. Then she got them some children back there. What the hell is she doing? They looking like, look, what the fuck? They whispering, she a freak, yo. Y'all seen that? She tapped her like, girl, look, she getting butt naked. She know she a grown ass woman. What in the weirdo is going on here, yo? They're like, look, she getting butt naked. They staring at her, whispering. He over there sweating like a motherfucker. He like, I sure would. Like, I'll tap that ass for $1 or $2. Like, what's up, honey? Want to go for a run? She hop on the back of his motorcycle with her drawers on. He pulled right into the Motel 6. Like, I sure would. I love chocolate. Got a little butter pecan on her ass. He had to stop what he was doing to look at that ass. And why is she doing this, man? She degrading herself. Billionaires don't do shit like this. Ain't no dollar amount. She trying to make a quick buck so she could feed them kids. Got a $20 million mansion with TV dinners all in the refrigerator. Who does that? He like fucking skank. He looked the other way. He thought about it and changed his mind. He's like, you fucking broke bitch. He said he had that look on his face like, these bitches ain't shit. The booty caught him off guard. He calculated it in his head. Like, she must be a dirty skeezer doing some shit like this in front of kids. Look. He's like, man, get the fuck out of here. He went back to doing what he was doing. And she sat her stinking ass down with her drawers on and kicked the bucket to the girl. She kicked the bucket to the girls. It's like, y'all can have it if all you got to do is ask. That was an invitation. They looking at the bucket like, what the fuck that's supposed to mean? Like, y'all see my box? Like, yes, we seen your box. Like, what about my bucket? She kicked the bucket to them bitches. What? Matter of fact, wait a minute, y'all. Kick the bucket, meaning, look, they not getting over on me with this symbology, man, because, oh no. If you say that someone has kicked the bucket, you mean that they have died. Die, expire, perish, pass away. Do she know what they doing to her or what they insinuating? She kicked the bucket so these new bitches could come up in the game. What they about to do with Beyonce? She going broke. They telling her she going broke. The symbology is showing that she's going broke. She kicked the bucket in front of them girls. Why do we say kick the bucket? It means to die and likely originates from the archaic use of bucket as a beam used to hang pigs for slaughter. The pigs would struggle and thrash their feet, sometimes describing as kicking the bucket. Another possibly less likely theory, it refers to, oh no, where a person would stand on a bucket and kick. Oh, God damn. Beyonce, don't do what them people tell you to do in them damn commercials. It's considered emphysem, which is a polite way of saying something that is considered socially rude. So instead of saying Ben died, we would say Ben kicked the bucket. One theory regarding the origin is, man, they playing with her life. She playing with her life with these damn Levi commercials. And that ain't the only one. Y'all stay tuned. I'm about to show y'all something else. Hold on. Get the fuck. Y'all see what it say on the damn newspaper? Pool shark hustles town. They talking about her ass. Remember on the next commercial, they had her in the damn, she was playing pool. So they saying that she hustling, she trying to get over on country music. They lining her ass up. Pool shark hustles town. Yo, y'all stay tuned and keep this in mind, man. Keep that in mind. Yo, the name of the commercial is Pool Hall. Y'all see this? Wait a minute. She come in booty ass first, just like the other commercial. So she out there trying to get $1. She trying to rip off them country ass people. while she washing clothes and doing all that bull. Now, wait. Wasn't they talking about the 03 Bonnie and Clyde, Jay-Z and Beyonce? They out here ripping people off and scamming people and shit. Fast forward, they really out here living like Bonnie and Clyde. He ripping off people with the scholarships. She hustling people out of damn ticket sales and all that. And she doing commercials talking about she a pool shark. Yo, look at this. She all pretty. She acting all gullible. She blew that stick in front of that man. Why they got her doing slutty shit like this? She blew that stick, that little skinny stick in front of that man. She bent over for the camera. Come on, man. She should know better. A vampire wolf. She's like, give me my money, nigga. Like, pay me. I got mouths to feed. You know I ain't making no money. I'm washing dishes. I'm washing clothes at the fucking laundromat. I'm working at a diner. Give me some motherfucking money. They playing her like a broke bitch. The brokest bitch in town. She want to do country music. They made her the brokest bitch in town. That's the message that they sending with these commercials. She gonna be washing dishes and hustling in pool halls and shit to make a living. You want to be a country star when it's all said and done? Your ass gonna be the brokest bitch in town. That's all these Levi's commercials are saying about Beyonce, y'all. She fucked up. They should have left them people shit alone. But they doing too much. It's a few more things I want to share. Hold on, let me see what they had to say about it. Y'all listening? Okay, here we go. Look. Play that.
Teamed up with Levi's for a sexy new jeans ad. But if you were around in the 80s,
Hold on, play that.
Beyonce has teamed up with Levi's for a sexy new jeans ad. But if you were around in the 80s, it may look familiar.
It's a throwback to an iconic 80s ad that featured a male, but this time it's Beyonce.
So they put her in it was a man before. Hold on, look.
The original 1985 ad featured model Nick Kamen also stripping off his clothes in front of onlookers and sitting down in just his skivvies. Now it's Beyonce.
Wow. So this was meant to be some LBGT shit. The women he stripped in front of, they was grown. Beyonce stripped in front of some kids. Yuck. Correct. Hold on. What Lady Gaga got to do?
And Lady Gaga stunned at the Los Angeles premiere of the sequel to The Joker. Check out her fiery red hair with.
And that's the reason why I ain't want to see that damn movie. The first Joker was fire. The second one, I ain't want to see that shit. It got all that weird. It got a bona fide weirdo in the movie. I didn't want to see that. But yeah, man, this is beyond disturbing. Oh, this the original commercial. I don't even want to see the original commercial. We got to move on. Y'all listening? Okay, here we go. Yo, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button too. I need y'all to listen to this because they talking about how these ticket sales, they're not doing well. And Beyonce is basically sabotaging her whole career.
Make some extra profit. That extra profit doesn't go to the people who organize the tour. That extra profit doesn't go to the people who perform in the tour or set up all the production elements. Artists typically do have control over how much their tickets are going to sell for, and there's an economic incentive there to adjust their prices high enough so that if there is a potential for more profit, that profit goes to the people who are doing the actual work.
But it seems as though there is a limit when it comes to fans who will complain quickly that despite their love of this artist, that the price is beyond their reach. So how do tours and artists strike a balance?
That is the huge issue that artists are facing with their management. Do they want to potentially anger or upset a huge portion of their fan base who are unable or unwilling to pay hundreds of dollars or hundreds of pounds or hundreds of euros for tickets? Or do they want to cut into the gray market, the business of scalpers, in order to ensure that whatever extra profit is being left on the table is actually going to the artist? Fans want lower ticket prices. But the fact is, if the ticket prices were lower, then there would be more potential opportunity for people to be making hundreds, if not thousands of dollars off of fans who couldn't get in fast enough or early enough to get those tickets. So artists and their management teams are trying to figure that out in real time, you might say.
So in the last few...
It was never a problem before. Why is it a problem now? Hey, y'all want to know how this all started? Let me show you. This some old pandemic shit that you could get away with in the pandemic. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all what's happening. Now, during the pandemic, when them PS5s, for you people out there with kids, or for the people out there that was trying to get one, you had people buying up all of the PS5s, talking about it was a shortage or whatever the case was. I knew it was a damn scam from the damn company. They talking about the scalpers bought them up, and you gotta pay the scalpers to resell. That's against the law. You can't buy something and then resell it like that wholesale. It was people that had like 100 PS5 selling them for fucking $3,000 a piece, and they got their address, all that stuff. Man, it was them damn companies. Cause who they gonna sell it to in bulk like that? You just gonna go on the website and get 50 PS5s? I mean, if you got the money, they're gonna sell it, but it didn't make no sense. They talking about they couldn't manufacture no more of them. They didn't have the materials. If you ain't got it, why even make it? That's like selling out a chicken or something like that. We talking about technology. If you ain't got it to give, then you ain't got it to sell. Scalpers. So people scalping Beyonce tickets. I got 15 Beyonce tickets. I'm gonna sell these bitches. I could see it happening. But what company, if people holding on to the tickets and they not selling the tickets, then nobody's coming to the show. And you figure they don't give a damn as long as they got the money for the tickets, but that's bad for business. It should be a minimum 2 tickets a person or 1 ticket a person. If you buy a date, three people max, you can only get 3 tickets for you, your date, and a friend or whatever the case is. If more people coming, y'all got to figure it out. They scamming. He said, yep, that's why some fans only pay $20 a ticket. Said Beyonce is on tour now. Her show is on right now, and all the fans are live streaming. Go see the stadium. See how packed. I remember that era. Said that's what the rich folks did with real estate. Gonna come bidding on all the foreclosure homes, leaving nothing for the citizen. Yeah, these companies, they come in and buy all the houses because they got billions to blow. And your average person, if you got to rent a house through them because they don't bought up all the houses. Or you put in a loan for a house and you waiting and somebody else comes, some company come through and buy the house and you can't even get the damn house because the company came and got the house. They outbidded you for the house. Bullshit, yo. But it is what it is. You said, how we got 99 viewers and 30 likes? That's what you call hate. I don't understand it, but it'd be like that sometimes. But All I'm focused on is them 30 likes, man, because that's better than nothing. If I got 99 haters and 30 lovers, I take my 30 lovers and don't even worry about the 99 haters. Because if I did, I'd be one stressed out motherfucker. It's a few more things I want to share with y'all too before we get out of here. Now, y'all got to listen at this, because if things keep going like this, it's going to be doomsday for Beyonce and Jay. It's already doomsday. They're not getting, nobody's trying to give them any money, and they need the money. Jay-Z claims Roc Nation was denied a $115 million line of credit. Why, oh, why would they need a $115 million line of credit when they supposed to be billionaires? I thought everybody in his clique had money. I thought Rihanna was sitting on $1 billion. This is what they do. Let me show y'all something real quick. This is what they do. This is what people got to understand, yo. Just because your net worth is something, that don't mean that you have disposable cash. The highest NBA contract currently belongs to Jason Tatum, a 5-year, $313 million deal with the Boston Celtics. This deal takes the top spot from teammate Jaylen Brown, whose 5-year contract, $285 million contract, was previously the largest. Okay, let me break this down for y'all so y'all can understand. Oh. Okay, y'all listen, y'all look. Most expensive race horses. The Green Monkey, a thoroughbred, $16,000. Do you think they're going to get that money to the horse? Or is they going to get that money to the owner? And they're going to take good care of that damn horse so he can continue to win them races. The Seattle Dancer. This horse was $19.95. How much was this horse? It was expensive. Sharif Dancer, a $40 million horse. Sharif Dancer, the world's most expensive racehorse, was sold in 1983 for a staggering $3 million. Do you think they gave the money to the horse? Or did somebody own the horse? Or the race league, whatever, own the damn horse? That's why when what's his name? Adam Silver, not Adam Silver. What was the nigga that owned the Clippers? Hold on, Clippers owner Silver. I remember Donald. Yeah, the nigga name was Donald Sterling. He said that he owned those players. He said, I buy their house, I give them clothes, I give them food. He said, I provide for them. They fined him $2.5 million for saying the shit that he said. Yeah, I will go through the list or whatever, but just because they got a contract, that don't mean, that's like Kanye West talking about he a billionaire. And then he said some shit to make them mad, and he wasn't a billionaire no more. If you got the money in your account, how they just gonna go in your account and take your money because you said something that made them mad? Your net worth, your value may be at $313 million, but if they had that money in the bank, they would not be running up and down. They wouldn't be running up and down no damn basketball court for 20 years. They talking about LeBron James is a billionaire and he out there sweating, running and playing hard. If he could touch that money, he would have been gone. And that's what we start. Well, that's what people need to realize. Your net worth is not disposable cash. Hell, from my contributions and the things I've done and the slogans and all the shit I done made up and the theories I done put together, my net worth could be at 50 mil. You know what I'm saying? Shit. For as long as you've been working on your job, the work you put in and your career, whatever it is that you do, you could be worth 200 mil. Just think about it. That don't mean you got it. But that's Negro here, no there, man. We got to get back into this news. Oh, y'all need to see this before I get out of here. Look at this. Look.
Exclusive interview with Jay-Z's attorney. This hip-hop superstar is now suing a woman for defamation, saying she falsely accused him of assault. Senior investigative correspondent Aaron Katersi spoke with him. Good morning, Aaron.
Good morning, George. The woman who accused Jay-Z of sexual assault has already dropped her lawsuit. But now, for the first time, you're going to hear the story behind the bombshell accusation that has since been withdrawn. Jay-Z's lawyer says it should put to rest any doubt about his innocence. This morning, the woman who said she was 13 when Sean Jay-Z Carter and Sean Diddy Combs sexually assaulted her after the 2000 MTV Video Music Awards is heard talking to private investigators about her claim and agreeing that Jay-Z did not assault her.
But Jay-Z you're saying he was definitely there? But he had no part in it, or he was just...
He was there. He was just there, but he didn't have anything to do with any sexual acts towards you. It was strictly, yeah.
The woman is also heard saying her lawyer put her up to suing one of the world's most recognizable stars.
He was the one that kind of pushed me towards going forward with him. With Jay-Z. Busby did? Yeah.
Do you know why?
No.
ABC News exclusively obtained a minute-long excerpt of the recording made days after the woman, identified as Jane Doe, permanently dropped her lawsuit against both Carter and Combs last month.
The people around Mr. Carter wanted to know what happened behind closed doors. And so they asked for her to be interviewed. The interview occurred, and the tape speaks for itself. She says, in no uncertain terms, Mr. Carter did not do this. It is effectively a lie. And the only reason Mr. Carter is even involved in this is because she was pushed to involve him, pushed to include him by a lawyer.
They forced her to get on record. They went to her house because people around Jay-Z needed it to be clarified. So the people in his circle, the people he do business with, didn't want to do business with him no more. They couldn't trust him. They couldn't give him the benefit of the doubt. They needed for this to be cleared, his name to be cleared. He had to be in good standings with the public. She put him in a tough spot because he already a rapper. He done already said things in music that got them looking at him with the side eye. He done cleaned up his image. He's married. He got kids. He's a family man. But it's like his past is coming back to haunt him. So he had to get his lawyers to go to the Jane Doe. This is an invisible woman. He hired private investigators, sent them to this woman's house, pulled out the tape recorder, had her talk with the dog barking in the background. The dog was uneasy. And they muscle her into saying that Jay-Z didn't have nothing to do with it, and then took the tape up to the news and everybody heard it, and then had his high-powered lawyer, his muscle, on the news talking about how these accusations are this is bad business, man. It's no good. And not to mention Shannon Sharp mentioned Jay-Z after he done went through what he went through. He wouldn't dare say nothing about Diddy, but he mentioned Jay-Z in the whole thing. And that's not a good look at all. So nobody, it's done, man. They not selling records no more. If he come out with a CD, I don't know who gonna buy it. People moved on. People ain't with it. He gonna have to do a TikTok. Please don't bring your ass to YouTube. That might be their last resort. I wouldn't be surprised if it popped up. The Carters YouTube channel. We got Beyonce on there all day doing blogs like she Tissa Tells. You got Jay-Z fucking doing vines and shorts, spitting lyrics, spit a little 16 on a 50-second short in the swimming pool. You know that's gonna get over 1 million views. He pan the camera to his nipple and zoom it back to his face and do a laugh, and that's gonna get him. Man, please don't bring y'all ass to social media. And that's what a lot of people doing. Whatever industry they was doing before ain't working no more. They find themselves on YouTube. This fucked up. The money is dwindling by the second because the lifestyles they live. Hey, I don't know about y'all. I'm pretty modest. You know what I'm saying? But I am accustomed to living a certain type of lifestyle because there are certain things that I enjoy. And I want to share some of them things with y'all. And it's only going to take a second, but I need y'all to see where I'm coming from. And I promise you, I'm a modest type of dude. I don't even know how to spell a motherfucker, but we're going to try. I think I spelled it right. I don't know how to spell it, but no, I don't want that shit. Okay. Look. I like yogurt. That's not much, you know what I'm saying? I like to put stuff in my yogurt. So I gotta have yogurt with the stuff to put in it. I mean, it's breakfast, sometimes it's a snack, sometimes it's, that's what I like. And I like to have it in the fridge. That's nothing, be able to pop a yogurt when I get hungry. That's what I'm accustomed to right now. Please hit the Cash App. Please. Because I got to eat, man. Doing these streams ain't easy. Let me see what else I like. I like water. Look, about water. Love it, man. Got to have the bottled water on deck. Get a cold one. I drink it warm. It's a necessity, man. I love having water. That's the key to life. Gotta have it. What else is a necessity stuff? Oh, look. I love candles. Love it, man. Gotta have them going. I don't care, man. It just gotta be. I love them. It's an everyday thing. If I ain't got a candle burning, it don't feel like I'm living. Gotta have that fire in your life. It could be a plain one. It could be a scented one. Candles is a must. I got them on deck. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I get them in bulk. I keep these little tea light candles just to have a fire going. That ain't much, but these are necessities for me. These are a few things that I'm accustomed to having, Besides that, I really can't even think of nothing too much. And I say that to say that Jay-Z and Beyonce have a different type of lifestyle. Hold on. I'm pretty sure. Look. Jay-Z, y'all see this? Look. Jay-Z's luxury watch collection is worth millions and includes one of the most complicated timepieces ever made. So this man, he liked to buy watches. That's his thing. He liked to spend that dough on the watches. He got to have them. He liked timepieces. Billionaire rapper Jay-Z loves luxury watches. The rarer and harder to get, the better. His collections include watches from Audemars, Piguet, Richard Mille, and Patek Philippe. He recently wore a nearly $1 million watch to the 2025 Grammys. Jay-Z, born Sean Carter, has mentioned his love for luxury timepieces in his songs over the years. So this is where his money going. He like hey, that's some old man shit. But that's what he like, a timepiece on his arm. I don't give a fuck about a watch. If I could tell the time on my cell phone, I'm good. Maybe it's a nostalgia thing or whatever the case is. When I was a kid, I like watches, but I can't even tell the time on one of the motherfuckers. I don't know what time that is. What is that? 11:15 something? Give me a digital watch. A Hublot Big Bang. Look at this. How much he paid for this bullshit? You get a knockoff that look just as good. Who cares if the difference is the difference? My man said, I wear Walmart watches. Yeah, a watch is a watch. He spent $5 million on this watch. He went to the jeweler and gave them $5 million for this watch. If you have $5 million, you will be set for life. This nigga spent it on a watch. How long they gonna be able to live like that? Talking about he wanted to get a $15 million line of credit. Motherfucker, sell one of them watches. He complaining because of the rate. It is what it is. We gonna get to Beyonce next before I get out of here. Look, the Swiss watchmaker collaborated with the rapper to design a watch under his name. So this is the Jay-Z watch. It looked like something out of Target. He spent $5 million for that too. The Richard Mille blueprint. Man, that looked like a dollar store. Five Below. How much? He spent $2.5 million on the five. Where the diamonds at? It ain't got no gold on it. He spent $2.5 million on a chunk of plastic, and you can't even see what. Who gives a fuck? You can't even tell the time on that nonsense. So for this plastic, how much he spent? The rapper purchased another kind of Richard Mille, 56 this time in green. The price $3. This cost $3 million. Yo, I'm stuck. I'm at a loss for words. $3 million for some plastic that tell time. These watches are ugly. You get a better watch off of Amazon. He tripping. How much he paid for this bullshit? So all his money going to watches. Wait till we get around to Beyonce. A Audemars Piguet Royal Oak. This shit looks stupid. What do it do that do it fucking do a sex doll pop out that shit? The Sky Moon. How much you pay for that? And the list goes on, y'all. This is where Jay-Z's money go on watches. Okay, let's get to Beyonce because this dude, he pissing me off. No wonder they going broke. Okay, let me see. Okay, let's get into it. No, I need to see a list before we get into it. When was this? All right, let's go. We're gonna get into this one real quick. See what they got to tell us. Yo, it feel like some mosquitoes in here eating me alive. I gotta hurry up, get the fuck out of here, man. Mosquitoes eat me alive. They gonna talk about this shit or no? Because I know that ain't one of the things. Okay, that ain't it. Beyonce. Okay, we heard about the Malibu mansion. 6 of the most celebrity-owned cars. Do Beyonce buy shit? Beyonce just spent the price of a house on shoes. Okay, let's see if this got some stuff for us. Let's see. Beyonce spent the price of a house on some shoes. So where the shoes at? Okay, she spent how much for these hooker boots? Okay, Beyonce likes shoes, everybody. Let's move on. It don't look like Beyonce be spending no money on nothing. Beyonce's latest Instagram looks cost over 20 G's. Jay-Z and Beyonce may have bought the world's most expensive car. he buying watches. Do Beyonce get to spend her money? Look at Beyonce's most glamorous Renaissance tour outfit. So all her money go towards her business. Beyonce and Jay-Z bought the most expensive house ever sold. $1 million, 10 most expensive celebrity red carpet. Beyonce ain't got no expensive stuff on her own. Did Jay-Z and Beyonce just order the world's most expensive car? Yo, I'm tripping right now. I said Beyonce most expensive things. They talking about some shit her and Jay-Z got together. Beyonce's 3 most expensive items. Okay, okay, expensive things Beyonce owns. So let's try this real quick. Maybe this because I'm starting to think that she ain't got shit. Birkin bag collection. Beyonce is just like the other girls out there, just like me and whatever. Show us the money. Where the fuck is the bags? Yo, I don't think she's spending no money like that. She ain't got nothing to show for nothing. These are the most expensive things owned by Beyonce. Show me some. She broke because they ain't showing nothing. Wow, y'all. She may not own a damn thing. They got her on a dusty basketball court. I'm starting to get concerned. Because I'm on page 2 and they still ain't showed me nothing that Beyonce, or what do she like, or okay, Beyonce sparkles and Tiffany's most expensive necklace ever. Most expensive items, Beyonce got Blue Ivy. Most expensive gift Jay-Z ever got Beyonce. She might not have a dime. Remember when her bodyguard said that Jay-Z keep her on drugs? She said, I say it, Beyonce. Yeah, Beyonce's on drugs. And Jay-Z, you keep her that way. And next thing you know, he came up missing. Did Beyonce, Jay-Z commission the world's most expensive car? Is that all? Let us see the damn car. And her name, she don't. Get this shit out of here. That car looked dumb as hell. It got an umbrella in the back. They spend their money on stupid shit. The car got an umbrella and 2 chairs. You could park it and sit out there and eat a sandwich and get back in the car and go down. It got an ice maker in the trunk. That's why they going broke. It got some champagne glasses and some bottles in the damn back of the damn. That's stupid. They chilling while the bottle's chilling. Matter of fact, pop the top, get the umbrella with the stools out on these niggas. Like, yeah. Like, have a drink with me, boo-boo. Get this bullshit out of here. Did y'all see any of that? Or do I need to go back to that? Did y'all? Okay, y'all seen it. Cool. I'm still looking for some shit. Most expensive gift, Jay-Z and Beyonce. Most expensive things, Jay-Z and Beyonce. I feel bad for the girl. I feel bad for her. She ain't got nothing of her own. They keep on talking about them Birkin bags. Is that all she got? Some heels. She got $1 million worth of wigs, a diamond and gold vampire grill, $4 million worth of car. He spent that on a goddamn watch, diamond encrusted Barbie doll, some champagne, $6,000 worth of playthings. Man, I'm starting to. Y'all thinking what I'm thinking? She getting ripped off. Get this shit. I do apologize. Oh my God, I can't believe this. I've been looking hard. Okay, how about this? Things Beyonce own. Things. It ain't even got to be expensive. What's some shit 10 possible things Beyonce might reveal on from what are the brands of Beyonce? 35 things you probably didn't know about Beyonce. Wow. Somebody said, sir, you scrolling over it. I've been looking like a hawk. She ain't got shit. Jay-Z do. And whatever she got, it got Jay-Z's name attached to it. So I'm thinking that he probably pimping her out. Hey, this is the best we can do. We gonna get into this real quick. This is the best we can freaking do because I don't think she got nothing. They broke, allegedly. 35 things you probably didn't know about Beyonce. Let's get into it. In 2020, Beyonce became the only solo artist besides Mariah Carey to hit #1 in 4 different decades. Who gives a shit? She completed a competition on Star Searching on 93. Who didn't know that? She's named after her mother. Okay. I guess her mother was born Kesteline Beyonce. Her name ain't no damn Cesteline or whatever. Fuck out of here. Four is her favorite number. 444. At 7 years old, she won a talent show against competitors over twice her age. Hey, as she got older, she started performing in front of customers at her mother's salon. Like, bitch, you ball. You need some help from my mother. Like, what that little bitch say to me? A major part of her vocal training includes running a mile while singing. Like, ooh, I'm tired. Ooh, 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 ooh. Running and singing with Jay-Z chasing her with a damn whip. Don't hit me. She adopted her alter ego, Sasha Fierce, to overcome stage fright. Like I'm the baddest bitch. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. She got Sasha Fierce from Bernie Mac. Like, I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. Now kick ass. I told y'all, I'm fierce. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. She used to have a pet snake. It got lost and they don't know where the snake went. That's how she really came up with Sasha Fierce. That snake went straight to her brain. It's like, it's playtime, baby. You gonna put a ring on it? I had a pet snake. I know how to work it, daddy. Her go-to karaoke song is Hotel California by the Eagles. Hey, that's how she got her start in the game. She was the first solo artist to have 6 consecutive albums hit and debut at #1 on the top 100 charts. Oh my God. She is passionate about her art. Aren't we all? She is a thrill seeker. Like, peekaboo, I see you. Like, did she get her education? They didn't say she graduated from kindergarten or none of that shit. Where her high school to play? Did she go to college? How far did her education go? Where's her graduation pictures, man? Did she walk across the stage? In 2018, Beyonce became the first Black woman to headline Coachella. Bloop, bloop. Beyonce signed R&B duo Chloe and Halle to a regular. Is this supposed to be shit we don't know? They looking like a whack-ass Milli Vanilli. Like, boy, you know it's true. They dancing in sync with each other, looking all retarded. She a single mom, and she a thought pocket. Like, I swear, nobody had my box. I'm still a virgin. Leave me alone. Like, I'm gonna fucking cry. Like, so what? I shook myself like ass. So this is what people wanted to see. I'm not a whore. I'm not a whore. Leave me alone. I'm a virgin. Leave me alone. Like, boy, you know it's true. They do a little rap at the end of the video. Like, boy, you know that is true. That I really want to be with you. It was the modern version of Millie Badilli. They suck. She auditioned for a role in Josie and the Pussycats. She pulled out her pants. They like, man, this is too raw for TV. Like, y'all act like y'all ain't never seen a fat cat. Shit, I'm better off auditioning for Alice in Wonderland. She was asked to play the lead in an A Star Is Born. He didn't want to do it. Like, she fucking sucks as an actor. She's hot. I'll bang her, but no, just like, no, we're not going to be able to do this. No, fuck. I'm trying to win an Academy Award. She's not going to ruin my fucking movie. I invested into this movie too, you know. Like, we can do it. We can get a better actor. She donated her salary from the film Cadillac Records to Phoenix House as U.S. Drug Treatment Center. She's like, I'm on this shit bad, baby. Matter of fact, I need to go to rehab. Somebody buy me a rehab. She took the money and bought a whole rehab. They asked me to go to rehab, and I said, no, no, no. Y'all remember that shit? They asked me to go to rehab, and I said, no, no, no. Rest in peace to Amy Winehouse. Hold on, Amy. They asked me to go to rehab, and I said, no, no, no. I got to read them lyrics real quick because this shit is they said Rehab, the leading single off of Back to Black, arguably put Amy Winehouse in the international map. The song is hauntingly ironic, upbeat tune where Winehouse refuses to go to rehab, sending to get some help. How did the song go? She said they tried to make me go to rehab, but I said, no, no, no. Yes, I've been black, but when I come back, you know, no, no. Yo, this is around the time she was messing with Nas. A lot of people didn't know that. They had her, that was his boo. They did songs together. Nas was out there with Amy Winehouse. And they was, yeah. Let me show y'all real quick. Nas. Yeah, that nigga Nas, he must needed the money bad. They was on dates. He told the paparazzi, like, yo, get the fuck out of here, man. I'm out here with my boo-boo. They was booed up. I got money. I give it to you, and you could take all of my money. Now that my man, look at her legs. He must have been, man, what the fuck was he thinking? And now I give you all of my money and my master, you be my man. Like another John, I love him. She said she went black, and now you know, no. Look, she said, I ain't got time. She said, I ain't got the time. And if my daddy thinks I'm fine, he tries to make me go to rehab, but I won't go. Is she talking about her own daddy? The fuck? She said, I'd rather be home with Ray. She'd rather be home with Ray. I ain't got 70 days. Cause there's nothing you can teach me that I can learn from Mr. Hathaway. She talking about Donnie Hathaway. She said, I didn't get a lot of class. I didn't get a lot in class, but I know it don't come in a shot glass. Oh my God. It's only 2 verses. She said, the man said, why do you think you here? I said, I no idea. I'm gonna lose my baby, so I always keep a bottle near. Okay, the 3rd verse. I don't ever wanna drink again. I just need a friend. I'm not gonna spend 10 weeks, have everyone thinking I'm on the meeting. What you grilling this summer? Don't be trying to sell me no ribs. Y'all see this shit? I'm trying to get my Amy Winehouse on. They asked me what you grilling this summer? What the fuck? I'm a vegetarian. Yo, it's time for me to go to sleep. Cause I've been we gotta finish that Beyonce list. And then we're gonna get out of here. She performed at both of President who ain't know this shit? Yo, whoever did this, they was bored. Cause everybody knows this, but things you probably didn't. Get this list out of here. She ain't got no money, they going broke. How Beyonce changed the music industry. She ain't got no money. Okay. Beyonce. 9 ways Beyonce became the business blueprint. What Beyonce likes to buy what? What do she like to buy? The best Beyonce gifts, of course. Beyonce shocked. People shocked after seeing what Jay-Z and Beyonce's 200,000 men. So I tried Beyonce. Do she spend money? Okay, Beyonce spend money. Her net worth, concert tickets, Beyonce's smart moves to boost her wealth, penny by penny details emerging from areas of the campaign, Beyonce ticket scam. She ain't got no money. She don't buy nothing. Ain't nothing on the net about her spending money. A day in the life of Beyonce. Beyonce houses approximately her clothes. Okay, let's get into this. Maybe help me understand. She got $53,000 worth of clothes. Jay-Z got a watch for $3 million, and y'all talking about she spent her wardrobe is $53,000. She got $5,000 jacket, a $30,000 Gucci gown, and this motherfucker got a $30 million watch. Beyond her cost $1 million. I'm pretty sure they rented that. You know what? I'm gonna end it here, y'all, because she broke. She ain't got no money, and that's why they scamming people. Jay-Z, he's scamming, and this all alleged. You know, this is what they saying in the news. I don't know for sure. Y'all gotta let me know how y'all feel about it. I believe they filthy rich, and they living the life. And compared to me, they trillionaires. So that's what I'm gonna say about it. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it in the comment section. I got so much love for y'all, man. And one more thing before I go, y'all can't forget this. I risk my mother. Risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you